A very important thing to remember when carving on eggshells is that eggshell dust is very dangerous for your lungs, for your health. So it's important to do one of the following. Either wear a mask to filter it. This is one that I received from a medical supply store. You can get some in your hardware stores, or carve outside where the wind is blowing and it can blow the dust away from you. If you're carving inside and don't have a mask, you can use a dust box, which allows the dust to be pulled away from you. This is a half of an ostrich eggshell. I have not removed anything off of this part of the shell. I did some burr play on this side. You'll notice that I have some lines drawn on here, and I'm going to cut through that line using the 33 1/3 as a baseline cut, just so I can separate what I'm going to show you today. I have a foam cushion that I've used to balance my eggshell on, and there are times where I will actually pick it up and move it around. I move my shells around a lot. It's easier to move the shell than to move my body. Here we have the tip into my carver. What I'm using is a turbo carver. I purchased this online. It is set up for a right-handed person. If I had thought ahead of time that it would be set up such as this, I probably would have requested that they set it up for a left-handed person, as I am a lefty, but I work around it. It's no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to carve a line on here. Now, one thing to remember when you are carving is notice the way that the burr rotates. As I'm left-handed, I notice that the burr rotates towards me. If I'm looking at it this way, it goes in a counterclockwise direction. You always want to move your burr in the direction that it is moving. So since it's carving in a counterclockwise direction, I, being a lefty, pull the handpiece towards me. Now, if you were a right-handed person, it still moves in a counterclockwise position, but you would instead carve away from yourself. And the reason for this is when you carve against the direction that your burr is turning, you're putting unneeded strain on the mechanisms inside. It can cause it to break down a little bit more. Now, occasionally you may use it in little short bursts to go against it. It'll remove a little bit more shell quickly in using it that way.